Dang, it's only $7. It is good.
Which car?
Drake. Dang, look at that. How much do you think that's embroidered with? Yeah. I don't know how much the clothes are. Do you want to do all the negotiating today? No? How's it going? How much for your clothing?
I'll tell you what, this right here, I'll let that go for $5 and that for $1.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, good prices. Thank you.
You know what? The labels. You see how I used the labels? Sounds good.
Is that a Jim Shore?
No, but it's good.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool looking.
Yes, the what flavors are.
I wonder, I might as well just buy all. They're pretty cool.
Okay.
Definitely that one.
Well, I'll put more out. Hello. It's actually pretty nice.
So what? Probably that. You're gonna get that one. Just those two.
Yeah.
I like the brass.
I like these things.
Yeah. It's silver, is it?
I don't know if they don't sell, I'll put them in there best box. I still got a box for them.
Oh.
Represent.
Quality control.
Fun.
Quality control. All right, the yellow is good.
They old?
Very lemon.
Very lemony, which is what we like.
Yeah. Alright, I'm good with these.
So let's say together,
Oh, you got a jacket.
$7.
$7. Can't beat that.
Put it in there, can't get it back out. Is that right? Okay. Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much. Is that an ice maker?
Ice maker.
Huh. I feel like for $5 it's a good deal, right? Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Good. Got a little chilly.
Yes, it did.
I
That's
was out here at 6:30 and it wasn't this chilly. I know.
it's getting.
Thinking it was gonna be
Yeah, I should have
A
got it.
little warm. Well, that's South Carolina weather for you.
If I find a good jacket on my yard sales, I'll have to buy one and put it on.
I don't have any jackets. Yeah, a good many. The first one started coming at 7 o'clock. A tiny little bit.
How much did you want for this?
I don't know. $2.
Oh, that's good. Absolutely. Can't leave it behind for $2.
Oh no.
Are these? These are
These
old.
bags are really good too.
I might take these too, just because they're neat
Okay.
looking.
All right. They even have decent grips on
Yeah,
them,
actually, I'm surprised.
You know?
Yeah. You doing $2 a piece on these
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Sure, that'll work.
Oh yeah.
If I find a good jacket on my yard sale, I'll have to buy one and put it on.
I don't have any jackets. That's a little insulated.
Yeah.
Like for the beach.
Have you had a lot of people today?
Yeah, a good many.
Good.
The first one started coming at 7.
7 o'clock. That's normally how it
I
happens.
mean, you know, I was out here at 6. So those are there's some pretty old ones in there. No, you don't find them.
Oh, okay. That's a cheap clip for Adam.
Oh, really? Most of mine are hybrids, but I do have, and I'll show you the photo that I rescued from I love it because of the weight.
Right.
You know, and it keeps me from.
That's right. That's right. Going like this.
Yes, that's
Just
right.
a little bit, and that thing's
I
not
mean,
going
you
in.
can miss a 1 footer in a skinny minute. All you
That's
have
right.
to do is just move a tiny little bit. That if you want to see it,
How much are you asking for it?
$2.
$2?
Yeah, these will
just pop
just
off?
pop off. They're like big band-aids. I used that rug, but now the colors don't work anymore.
Yeah, I like it. I'll take it for $2.
It's real good for the beach.
Yeah.
All right, 12.
Oh, you're gonna get all of those, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I would take them.
All right, 2 apiece.
2 pieces.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you
works
so
for me.
much. Oh, did you see this thing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, a woman I know who she and her husband delved into thrifting and antiquing for years and years and years, and she gave that to me. I paid her, and it's marked $3 because I insisted that she take $3 for it because I don't like any.
I was looking at that too because that's like kind of the same pottery.
I know, isn't that neat? Look at and look at this tray.
I'll actually, I'll give you, I'll do these two.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right.
Alright, so we're back from the yard sales. It's actually the next day, and to be honest with you, this is all we picked up for a couple yard sales. Actually, probably we drove a long way to get to these yard sales because there was none in our area, and then when we got there, it wasn't that good, but still not a bad day. There's 2 things on this table that are super surprising. One is a good surprising, and the second one is not a good surprising. So let's go ahead and get started over here. So Carhartt, I usually always pick up Carhartt stuff when I can find it. You did see at this yard sale there was a lot of Polo Ralph Lauren long sleeve button up shirts. I am trying to do my best to kind of wean away from clothing, except like Carhartt or really good pants. We just have so much to list, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of lazy about listing clothing. So until that stuff is listed, because if you're a reseller and you have a clothing, you know, and that's what you do, those polos could have made you probably $10 a piece, to be honest with you. So, and there was a lot of them there. So, but then we only picked up 2 Carhartt things. The vest right here is embroidered with the South Carolina Gamecocks. That's where I actually went to college. It's a decent school and people do still wear that, so that's why I wasn't too upset with it, you know, being on there. Even with that embroidery, I really think that I can get $40 for this. There's some. Now, I don't think this one's vintage or anything like that. I know the vintage ones go for more money, and the inside of this is the quilted pattern, and that's a good keyword to use, but I'm thinking $40 plus shipping on there, and picked it up for only $5. This is another Carhartt. This one right here has a couple stains on it, but overall not too bad. And to be honest with you, a lot of Carhartt stuff that I sell has a little bit of staining on it, and it still sells for just as much money as not having stained. A little tip when you're looking up Carhartt stuff, especially the older stuff, at the bottom here on the tag, all you have to do is type in that model number. This is S09WET, and it will bring up exactly what this thing is. And this one sells for about $20 to $25 plus shipping. Picked it up for $1. Not bad at all. Then this cookie jar, really thought this cookie jar was an easy $30 bill. I'm looking at this cookie jar. I know nothing about pottery. I'm trying to learn stuff, but for $3 I was like, this is a winner. I mean, it's got like a metal handle on the inside is like glazed, on the outside is glazed, and it's marked made in the United States, thinking 100% it would be worth $30. Turns out not so much. This is worth, like, I had to go on Worth Point to take a look at this, and it's worth about $5 to $10. $10 plus shipping would be super good to get out of that. Another pottery piece here. Again, it was marked on the bottom. This is some sort of little tray. It is glazed. And on the bottom it says Kepper Pottery from New York. And the thing is that I looked that up and it's actually a brand of pottery making tools. So I'm thinking that was just stamped on the bottom. There is one on Worth Point. That's how I comp things out that I cannot find on eBay. And comp means just comparing the prices. If you don't have Worth Point and you are finding yourself trying to figure out what things are worth more than like twice a week, it's definitely worth buying Worth Point. Now it does cost money. There is an affiliate link down below if you do want to go ahead and use my code, but I never really did it for a whole year. I was like, I don't need Worth Point. I can find it on the internet, and since I've had it, I literally use it every day. But this one right here, I don't know. There's one on Worth Point that looks like this at all, and it went for $10. It was like a bird and a heart. I'm thinking this one's an easy $10. I might put it on auction starting at $10 just to see how far it goes. Then this thing right here is pretty neat. I cannot find him. I found one similar, and the name of it is, I'll flash it up on the screen, but it's from Italy, and it's some sort of resin, and that's the markings on the bottom. And I found one that's a 2.5 inch thing of this, and it goes for like $19. We paid 50 cents for this, and I just am still doing research on this. If I do find it, I'll flash it up on the screen, but I haven't found it yet. But I'm going to say on the breakdown, it's only worth 10 bucks, but it could be worth a lot more. Then the golf clubs, total bust here. Paid $2 a piece, and they are not worth $2 a piece. I was mistaken. This is a Ram TX2, and I have sold a Ram, I forget what it was. I really thought it was a TX2 before forged for like, you know, $15 a piece. Turns out it's not these. These have 0 sold comps. There's one on Worth Point for the whole thing for $15. So to be honest with you, we're doing a yard sale soon, and we're gonna go ahead and just put these at the yard sale and try to get my money back. And then this one right here is a decent little putter. It's definitely old. It's a Wilson 8811. Only worth about 15 bucks, 10 bucks. Paid $2 for it, so probably about $5 made there. The grips are good on these, which is important because if the grips are bad, I would probably sell that at a yard sale. But since it's a good grip, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it, you know, online. Then this is the most surprising thing that we picked up, and the coolest, and Kayla found it. This immediately when I saw it reminded me of a Jim Shore, you know, whatever these things are, paintings or sculptures or little figurines. And this one is from that company right there called the Northern Lights Gazing Santa. Now Kayla was trying to look it up and she couldn't find him on eBay, and then I got on Worth Point, and he sells between like $35 and $60, and the $60 are pre-owned without a box. So I will be listing this super high, probably at 60 bucks, and take a best offer, and we only got him for 50 cents. So that is definitely the most surprising and the best. And actually the golf clubs to me were the least surprising, or the most surprising, the least amount of money, because I really thought that I knew what they were, but I made a mistake. So we only spent $23 on all these transactions, which is pretty good. The potential profit here is about $150 in sales, but remember, you have to go ahead and take a lot out of that before you get to your net. $130 after fees, and I take 20% for eBay fees, but they're a little bit lower than that, but that's just in case I promote. Then 107 net, and that's because I had to subtract the $23. Now, we were out there for a little bit, probably about 2 hours. This is all we picked up, and to be honest with you, there's not a lot of listing here. None of this really has to be clean. I'm not even listing the golf clubs, but that one. So probably 5 hours of work in total, and that equals $21.40 an hour, and really, that's not too bad. So right there, it's everything I bought today to be a full-time eBay reseller. And I know that's not a lot, but some days you can have sales like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and thank a ton of people. So many of you recently have been supporting Kayla and I on our Etsy store, our eBay store, and Buy Me a Coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and go over everybody and seriously thank you for this. So eBay sales, Sandy, thank you for the purchase. Ryan from Vintage Viking YouTube channel, thank you so much for the purchase. And Julia, thank you so much for the purchase. Etsy, Wendy, you go ahead and bought some merch out of that store and it's already heading your way. You might actually already have it, Buy Me a Coffee. Tom, you bought us a coffee. Paul, you bought us a coffee. AJ and Holly, you bought us a coffee. And Catlin, you also bought us 5 coffees. We really do appreciate it. And that does actually support me and Kayla and everything, and put, you know, all that stuff goes back into this actual YouTube channel. So we do appreciate everybody's support. We thank everybody that's been watching and liking the videos. And if you would, please go ahead and like the video because it does help the channel out. Give me a comment down below. And also, if you haven't subscribed and you do like the content, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I do appreciate everybody that watches, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.